In supervised machine learning, we provide labeled data to the computer. For example, if we want to train a model to distinguish between positive and negative customer reviews, we could get a dataset of 100,000 customer reviews and manually label them as either positive or negative. The computer will then use these labels and learn how to categorize new unseen reviews as positive or negative. The drawback to this approach is that it's expensive to label data. If categorizing one review costs 30 cents, we must pay that person $30,000 to classify the entire training dataset. Categorizing a review is fairly simple. Can you imagine how much more expensive it would be to sort articles, or novels, and medical records? It wouldn't cost 30 cents, but probably $30 or more. So going through 100,000 data points would cost north of $3 million. Therefore, we can conclude that supervised learning has significant limitations in terms of scalability. The cost increases exponentially with the complexity of the data fed into the model. People often say ChatGPT has virtually read the entire internet. Can you imagine how much labor would be needed to read and categorize the entire web? How biased would the categorizations be if made by just a few individuals? So, large language models need a slightly different approach. The other obvious option is unsupervised learning. This type of ML operates without labels, seeking to discern the data's underlying structure without direct performance feedback. But with this approach, there isn't a clear objective. Without a specific goal, it's challenging for the model to learn structures that help it understand or generate human language. Moreover, language is a form of expression in which context matters significantly. Words in a single sentence can create context, and each paragraph builds upon the last to enhance it further. Unsupervised learning does not prioritize predicting the next word from previous contexts, potentially overlooking essential language nuances. So, we need a balanced approach, an ML system that scales and self-learns, predicts contextually, and autonomously generates labels. The self-supervised learning approach was the breakthrough that led to the creation of LLMs. It analyzes text databases, automatically generates labels, and predicts subsequent content based on contextual cues from surrounding words. This hybrid approach allowed for the creation of models like ChatGPT and improved their ability to understand and generate language in a natural and aware way. Our next lesson addresses the gradual progress of language models that led to the Transformers architecture. This other key innovation allowed AI researchers to work with massive amounts of unlabeled text data.